club distances, dispelling the myths and why you need accurate info. Alright, so golfers are obsessed with how far they can hit the ball. It's no surprise because that is the culture the game has created over the last decade. In this article, I want to discuss golf club distances and why it is so important to have the right information. It's not all about distance. Long story short, there is no right distance you should be hitting the golf ball. However, finding out how far you do carry your clubs is vital information that every golfer should have. It can absolutely lower your scores by helping to make smarter decisions during your round. There is no such thing as the right distance. There are thousands of golfers searching the internet right now for phrases like, how far should I hit my 7-iron? And how far should I hit my driver? I'm here to tell you that there is no absolute correct distance that you should be hitting the ball. Each golfer's game is unique, and I'm a firm believer that you can reach your goals as a golfer without hitting 300-yard drives. The fact of the matter is that most recreational golfers are not hitting the ball as far as they think. Game Golf has compiled the driving data of thousands of golfers. It is largely underwhelming. Here's a sample of average driving distance based on scoring level. 72 and below, 250 yards. 75 to 80, 235 yards. 85 to 90, 208 yards. 95 to 100, 184 yards. I also published this article that discussed the average swing speed of golfers based on their handicap. It is further confirmed that the majority of golfers do not hit the ball nearly as far as pros. They're not even in the same vicinity. My advice to you is not to worry about your golf club distances so much, but rather understand them better. There's no question that hitting the golf ball farther can help lower your scores. We'll get to that later in this article, but first I want to explore a more important topic. Knowledge is power. Golf is a strategic game. Every shot you hit should involve some kind of analysis that hopefully results in you picking the correct target and club. My number one recommendation for every golfer is that they should know their golf club distances. When you have this information, it'll help you make smarter decisions with your club selection and hit more greens during your round. There are two ways of looking at this. The first is to figure out how far you're hitting the ball during your practice sessions. My recommendation is to see an instructor or a club fitter that has a launch monitor like TrackMan or Foresight. You can establish a baseline distance for each club in your bag. That will allow you to know how far you are actually hitting the ball, not how far you think you are hitting it. There is a big difference between the two. The other method. The second method of determining this is to figure out your golf club distances on the actual golf course. Typically, most golfers will hit the ball further during their practice sessions when there is less pressure. When they only have one chance to execute a shot, it's unlikely that they will strike it as purely. Luckily, technology can help with this problem. There are now several companies who are offering GPS devices that will track every shot that you hit on the course. That way you can figure out your golf club distances and have complete confidence they are accurate. Personally, I use Golf Game, and another popular system out there is Arcos. I highly recommend working with systems like these because they can help shine a light on what parts of your golf game need the most help. For example, you might think that you're hitting your 7-iron 155 yards. You'll typically pull that club on the course from that distance, but in reality, you might be hitting at 145 yards. Most golfers miss greens on the short side because of this. Knowing this information can help shave strokes off your handicap. You just need a little help figuring it out. How to increase your distance. I'm almost positive you came into this article wanting to know how you can increase your golf club distances. Without getting into too much detail, I'll briefly explain that for you. There are essentially two methods. Number 1, learn how to strike the center of the club face more often. Number 2, swing faster. I believe that every golfer has the ability to achieve method number 1. This involves increasing your smash factor, which is a measure of strike efficiency. You don't have to swing the club any faster, you need to figure out how to stop striking the ball on the toe or heel of the club. For anyone looking to pursue this method, I recommend checking out Adam Young's Strike Plan. I believe it's the most comprehensive course available on this topic. If you want to go with method number 2 and swing faster, not harder, then it'll require some work as well. You simply can't decide you're going to increase your club head speed without any type of plan. It could ruin your golf swing. I believe overspeed training is the most efficient way to increase your club head speed. A company called Super Speed Golf has invented a training system that has become extremely popular in the golf community. I personally tried it out and saw dramatic results without affecting the quality of my swing. You can read my full review here for more information on their system. Golf club distances, wrapping it up. I've given you a lot of information and hopefully some of it has opened your eyes up a bit. There's no right distance to hit any golf club. Every player has their own unique set of circumstances. If you want to improve your golf game, I strongly recommend finding out all of your golf club distances so you can make smarter decisions on the course. If you want to increase your distance, then there are a couple of methods to make that happen as well. Either way, having the correct information and making better decisions on the course will help your golf game out in the long run. Featured on practicalgolf.com. Voiced by Michael Robles.